So when we're starting to identify that there may be a frequency which we can essentially shelter within, if we can look at in life we feel a lot of the time that we are the ones who are having to fight for our happiness, fight for everything, for our whole existence. A lot of times, other times we'll feel like we are essentially being carried within this existence. We're being carried. A lot of the time when we're being carried, we're actually prevented from accessing a lot of our truth, because when someone essentially has fought for us, that when we fight in life, fight for our mentality, we're often learning how to protect our mentality. A lot of the time when we are born in a world and being sheltered from the world, we are not developing our sense of self-identity. It's this identity which breaks down the walls of ignorance, because the walls of ignorance are only unpenetrable when we don't understand something. Because when we don't understand something, we are essentially coded to be ignorant to that. It's very truthful in the fact that when we don't know something, we feel like we should know it, but that's not true, because we can learn. That's the most beautiful thing that we have the power to do, is learn. And for some reason, we decide a lot of the time that when we don't know something, we automatically convince ourselves that, well, a lot of the time, unless we start to open and connect to this higher sense of existence, a lot of the time when we don't know something, we pretend that we know something, but we don't. And then when we start to pretend that we don't know something, we essentially welcome ignorance because the infinite is possible. Infinite reality is possible to manifest within existence. So the gateways to accessing the codes are essentially provoking a sense of unknown, or if we don't know, this is the most beautiful thing, because we can feel the truth, which is we don't know. And it's that feeling, that expression of unknown or infinite possibility, which is the truth. We don't know. We don't know many questions, although what we do know is we can feel truth. Truth vibration. Truth is existence. And the true existence of the human heart exists within the unknown. So when we are contaminated by a belief system, which is all about knowing, it's knowing this, knowing that, this is right, this is wrong, it's very hard to break out of this belief system, because it's all we have been taught to believe in. And when we start to break out of it, we start to welcome in the unknown. Is that may be possible? Is it possible? Even the most crazy perceptional ideas actually start to become, in our minds, it may be possible. And this is the beautiful shift within the mind's knowing, which the mind loves to know. It loves to be rational. It loves to be, which is very successful. The mind, this creates success within this world. But on a quantum field, if we're only progressing in this world, we may be left behind when it comes to the spiritual development, which has the potential to unlock and reveal its true nature, which doesn't belong to this world. Only the mind is designed to interpret this world, which is great. It's important to survive in this world. But if we are only believing within the mind's paradigm, we may be ignorant to our own true self spiritual development, which is encouraging the infinite possibility. So the powerful thing to comprehend is that harmony is crucial. The balance between the mind and the heart. If we can formulate the balance, we can start to free ourselves from what we don't know and welcoming the infinite potential.